Hi, I'm Josh. Welcome to the Car Loft.
I'm Sam.
You said you were going to lead it off.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm Sam.
Try again.
Try again. Yep.
Hi, I'm Josh. Welcome to the Car Loft.
And I'm Sam. Welcome to the Car Loft. And today we're going to be talking about ourselves. Let you guys there know all about us, how we started, what we loved about cars. I mean, very different people.
It's very different people, but all share the same love and passion.
Yes. And we love cars. Apart from Porsche, but we can carry on with that.
You can't just start a podcast slating Porsche.
Oh, we didn't slate Porsche. I just said
Overrated is what you started off.
Yes, Porsches are overrated, but that's a different conversation for next time.
It's not after a statement like that.
Josh, they want to get to know you. not. They don't want to get to know us as a team of enthusiasts. And this podcast is going to be about us. How do I put it? Being able to be relatable on how we started with cars, our journey with cars, and the funny, unnecessary shit we're going to be doing, basically.
Swear word. Swear word one.
Strike.
See how many can go down on this one.
Yes.
So, Car Loft, I work for the Car Loft, basically general manager, running all car storage, maintenance, and all sorts of other services. But fantastic to finally, after all these years of growing up around cars, to finally be working with cars and actually have an opportunity to be surrounded by such nice toys and collectibles and meeting some really interesting people.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird how we met, because we met via your dad.
Yeah.
And we met via Southside Hustle. If you don't know about Southside Hustle, it's an event that happens once a month, first on every month.
It is a fantastic meet, just a huge mix of people and cars.
Literally. I mean, if you think about the weather, it's raining, we're there. It's cold, we're there.
Yeah, but people still turn up in stupidly exotic cars. That's the brilliant thing.
True. Apart from when there's salt on the road, then you only get the hardcore guys that come out.
Salt's not a good thing for anyone at all.
Especially if it's Italian, they normally melt and
disappear. It's all right for you, your big Hummer.
Hey, it's American. Freedom has no...
Would dare take the Alpha out on that weather, though.
Yeah, fair one. Sideways into a tree. Not you.
No,
me.
I think the sideways part is the least of your worries. Italian rust.
I think I need to sort out the carbs first before I start talking about going sideways.
That is an entirely another subject.
Yeah, we'll get to that subject another time. But let's talk about, how did we get into cars? What's your first memory of, I really like cars?
Oh God, so it's a really tricky one. I've obviously always grown up. Fortunately, if you met my father, David,
yes.
Petrol head through and throughout since he was a teenager. He used to race go-karts before I was born. So every time I come home from school, there tend to be a different car outside the drive. It was brilliant.
I can think of worse things.
But then obviously when you're growing up sort of thing, like 9, 10 years old, Gran Turismo.
Oh.
Followed by Need for Speed.
Oh my God, don't get me started.
Followed by going go-karting.
Oh.
Followed by just surrounded, obviously, my dad's friends and all sorts, and meeting all those people with all different cars. And just taken to car meets when I was younger. And there's just memories of just really like, I love these. I want one.
Yeah.
Just so you go look at a car, even if it was like a Vauxhall, you go, that is the coolest thing ever. I remember thinking like BMW 8 Series, looking at that and thinking it was a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, that is the coolest shape
red.
ever. There's nothing more I want in the world at this moment in time.
Wedge.
Wedge. Exactly.
Give me the wedge in red. That's it. I think for me, I remember growing up, so the 6-week holiday, summer holiday in schools, and you get shipped to your cousin's house, family friend's house during the 6-week holiday. And back then, health and safety wasn't as crazy as it is right now. And you used to go to like maybe a park or something, and you get into it. I think it might have been a Nissan Bluebird or Peugeot. One of the two. Anyway,
Both sound terrible.
I mean, when I look back now, and I'm like, oh my God.
Someone now, ironically.
I mean, like, imagine in today's age, 6 kids or 5 kids in the back of a car, no seatbelt, no child seat, but everybody now looking out one window. I mean, those hinges were built pretty strong to look at it. I remember looking at cars and trying to name the car and then the colour and then saying, yeah, I'm going to get that car.
Or just looking out the window driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or being driven around.
Those
were the days.
Could you imagine? Those were the days. Now we have to adult. I feel like being an adult is...
Overrated.
Very overrated. Very, very overrated. But you get to one of them and, for instance, poster cars. What were your poster cars?
Oh, So I had this upbringing, obviously the whole Need for Speed thing. Don't judge.
Yeah.
The first poster I had was a slammed Honda S2000 with flames on the side of it, which was a Max Power poster. There was many other reasons as a teenager I read Max Power, but we shan't divulge into that one.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the actual poster that I fell in love that I had on there, I had on my wall for about a decade, regardless of what girl or girlfriend came over, that poster was staying up. It was a Nissan R34 Skyline V-Spec Nur in silver gold TE37 wheels.
Damn.
Still want one to this day.
6 figures.
Yeah. Again, thankfully, Paul Walker theory and Fast and Furious have ruined that dream.
Yeah, I know. It's one of them ones. I think mine was a Lamborghini Diablo GT. And I look at that car and I had that on my wall in yellow with black stripe, black GT. And you know when you look at a car, you're like, yeah, that's a nice car.
Takes on wheels.
Yeah. And you're like, obviously you don't know what money is as a kid. When I'm older,
Zero concept.
I want to buy one. And
I'm having one when I'm older.
You get
reality hits.
It hits you like a train. You're like, yeah, I'm not going to be buying one of them for the foreseeable. But it's a good ambition. It's a very good ambition to have.
You're only a couple of years older than me, but that I tell you, Diablo GT was the 90s poster car. That or an F40.
You know what? The F40, my issue with the F40 was it was red. So as a child, whenever you saw a wedge in red, I thought I was seeing it all the time. And then Diablo...
BMW, as we spoke about.
Yeah, exactly. And a Diablo in yellow, Lamborghini, I don't think I saw a Diablo, not even a Diablo, a Lamborghini full stop until I was a teenager.
Thing is, I was always Team Ferrari because 90s Michael Schumacher.
True.
That was the only...
True. I think the Diablo came from, I think it was a Top of the Pops song. I think it was in...
The Jamiroquai. Jamiroquai had his video in there.
Yeah, and I think when I saw it, I was like, oh my
Cosmic
God.
Girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Chase with the Ferrari 348 he had?
I think so.
Yeah.
And you have it, what was it? Lilac?
I can't remember the colour. That lilac metallic.
Yeah, something like that. And I remember seeing that and I was like, I like that. And I think, remember when HMV was a thing? Or Woolworths was a thing?
This stuff don't really sell much nowadays, but...
Yeah, I remember I got my posters. I used to get my posters from Woolworths. I think I had hand in Woolworths going bankrupt. But we're not digressing to why Woolworths went bankrupt. Pick and mix. But hey, that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation.
Like
if you're our age, pick and mix. You definitely ate a couple of pick and mix without...
Not the full bill. You're paying for the experience. You might as well indulge.
Yeah, you might as well indulge. You have to taste. You know when you go buy a car, you get to try before you buy?
Are we admitting to crimes on a podcast?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not know what you're talking about.
Allegedly, this happened. We don't really know.
We don't really know.
Oh, good.
I mean, so you started because how do I put it? What car did you first purchase?
Oh, God.
What was your first? I want to tell you a story now and you're going to laugh your head off. What was your first car?
My first car. So, part of the things of my father's car things, used to do loads and loads of off-roading, because off-roading was like the way to teach your son how to drive, but perfect, semi-legal and not so safe. So my first car, bought it from one of my dad's friends, was a absolutely shagged Suzuki SJ Samurai. But bright orange,
oh damn,
full roll cage.
You ain't going missing then.
Winches. It was a full kit of bit. It was awful to drive though. It was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic. But learning how to drive off-road at 13 and then rolling a car over, winching it around a tree and then driving off again was just unreal. It was like the coolest thing in the world at the time.
Try doing that today.
And then my first actual car when I had a driving license was the disappointing when reality hits you like a train, 1.3 diesel Vauxhall Corsa.
Oh, damn.
2007.
Oh, damn.
Beast.
That's a beast. Well, I did the same thing, sort of. I remember going on Gumtree when Gumtree was the eBay.
Gumtree was the eBay when you couldn't really find what you want on eBay.
Yeah. I managed to find a 147 Alfa Romeo T-Spark 2 litre. And I know I didn't have...
Under teenager budget.
Yeah, how did I even get... Remember I used to get EMA? I think I saved up my EMA and it was £600 for a reason. But I managed to drive it No experience driving or anything like that. I winged it. I drove it all the way from somewhere in Essex, drove it all the way back to Belvedere in Kent. Nobody knew about this car. I had 2 keys.
This is all before ANPR and everything else, yeah.
I parked at the bottom of the hill. If anybody knows Belvedere, Upper Belvedere, I used to live in Upper Belvedere. I parked at the Lower Belvedere, and I was feeling like I was a big man in a car that I wasn't allowed to drive, but I had my own car. In my head, I had my own car. I remember you say, I'm going out, and I'd go down, I'd put the car on, listen to some music. I'd be in the car for 30, 40 minutes, feeling like a big man. And then, you get out your car, you shut it.
You look back at it.
You look back at it.
Always look back at it.
And you're like, that's my car. It was green. It was like oak green, oak metallic green.
You know how cool that would be now, ironically.
like
£600. I don't think you could ever find one, especially in oak green.
Oak green. It was a Alfa Romeo 147 T-Spark, and I remember the T-Spark was La Creme, like the top. And I remember it used to sound good, but then there was a knock in the engine. I had no idea about cars back then. But I used to rev it. It was
okay, so £600 for a reason, right? Okay,
£600 for a reason. Hey, it drove back from Essex. I mean, I lived in Belvedere.
It drove on prayers and miracles, by the sounds of things.
I mean, when you say that, yeah, it was a miracle that it drove. You know when you do things as a kid and you get older and you're like, how did I do that? I've got stories in which, like, when it comes to cars, like my first Humvee. My first Humvee was in France. Let's put it like that.
I haven't. Sorry.
Yes, exactly. And when we bought it,
Was it the black one?
The black one.
Yeah.
Yes. The first Humvee that I ever owned, which is a dream car, was in France. And me and my friend, very good friend of mine, one of my besties, we brought it back. How do I put it? Clandestine comes to mind. But we got it over. We got it to the country, but I don't know nowadays. I'm not trying to be like.
I haven't actually heard this story at all with this one.
I'm not going to incriminate myself before I know. Traffic guard's going to come knocking on the door. Hello, we saw you talking about. No.
All allegedly.
Everything's allegedly. It could be made up. It might as well be fact. It could have been AI, right?
We are it.
Yeah, we are AI. I don't know what you.
Some of those videos now are scarily real.
I think it's getting to a point whereby Formula One might actually lose. If AI can recreate a Formula One race, that's it. Motorsports is done.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's not going to be that.
That's not going to happen.
Too much.
One can dream. One can dream. Lewis Hamilton wins his 10th world champion. I remember it's
not with
time.
Ferrari.
Yeah, no. Being an 8-time champion is hard.
Shafted by the team, shafted by the car, unfortunately.
Yeah.
At least it was an interesting race series this time. Haven't watched Formula One for ages, and then watching it is actually quite an interesting race, this one. Some of it.
What do you prefer, though? Are you F1, DTM,
best
rally?
Best race series is GT3. Everything V8. You've got 24-hour races, all endurance racing.
So
monsters.
Who would you say is the best race car driver there? Considering F1 drivers, people say, "Oh, F1 drivers are the best race car drivers."
Well, it's not. Do you remember that? Do you remember that thing they did? The World Race of Champions.
Oh,
they got the half rally, then half thing.
Yeah.
Everyone who won that, rally drivers, all of them. So, Sebastian Loeb, I think, was the last one.
So are you saying
rally drivers are better drivers than Formula One?
I think they got bigger balls. I
think
a lot of trust.
A lot of faith in your co-pilot.
A rally driver can never have trust issues. If a rally driver turns around and says, "You got trust issues," man, you're doing
driving blind in the dark, 160, and the guy telling you it's going to be a bit of a hill there and a slight left.
Yeah, slight left, 30. What? Excuse me? No such thing as.
It's mad. You see the footwork videos they do? It's unbelievably quick feet.
When you think about back in the day when we were kids and people used to go and watch this rally with no fencing, no nothing, and they literally just moved out the way as the car.
The car just didn't care. They'll move out the way. It's madness thinking about it. You look at health and safety, you look at FIA now, and then you look at the old rally videos. Even constantly now rally videos. To be fair,
I suppose there's a reason why Group B cars don't exist anymore.
Fire-breathing monsters.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what, right? When you're driving through, when you're B-road bashing, like we do. Oh yeah, we do B-road bashing as well. If you don't know what B-road bashing is, you get a very fun car that's light. You find a B-road and you smoke it.
We don't just work on cars or love cars. They are driving for driving. That's what they're made for. Love driving, love meeting new people. Yeah. There's nothing more satisfying than an empty, nice, winding road. Summer day.
summer day, no one on the road, Sunday morning.
Completely
preferably.
unnecessary down changes.
Yes. It's one of those days that you go out, right, and all of a sudden you started with a full tank and you haven't really gone anywhere, but because you've been high revving, you've actually got no fuel left, and you're like, I've been driving for 2 hours, I've actually gone anywhere.
You know,
Miles per
Bicester.
gallon's like 3 miles.
You know, we went to Bicester Heritage last
Yeah.
weekend. Called Tina. Hampton Court to Bicester, one tank.
Oh, oh.
It has only got a 30-litre fuel tank, but that wasn't great.
I mean, it is a great handling car. I followed your dad in it the other day to
It's well planted, that one.
talk. Yeah. I tried to do everything he done. That's probably why the car doesn't work. You see, I told you, it wasn't my fault.
That poor little Alpha. That poor little Alpha.
What's the other topic?
What's the other topic?
What's the other question? There's another question I was going to ask you.
Definition of a dream car.
Yes. What was your dream car and why was it your dream car?
Well, it's no different. You're coming off the poster thing there. Obviously, growing up was always that Skyline. Growing up, always that Skyline. But once you've actually done driving and, unfortunately, as you said, been hit with reality with a train, it had changed drastically. It was something to me that was going to be... It sounds quite pretentious, really. It's not so much the value of the car. It's
The excitement.
exclusivity of it. I don't want, even if it was like, for example, Giulietta, even if it was like the Giulietta Quadrifoglio, I'd have that because it's a bit more exclusive than a Giulietta. That's the model I would have if I was going to have that car.
Yeah.
So obviously you've got these stupid levels of money, where it's like Koenigsegg Agera. But then you got your realistic ones where something like a bit rare and a bit like your Spiker C8s. How many of them are you seeing on the road?
I mean, a guy I know.
Dream car for me is obviously something that people don't really see, but it's something that you look at and go, oh,
Yeah.
it actually brings emotion. Then driving it is a completely different story. It's the actual driving experience. But obviously it's a dream car. So it's something you're not going to have realistically. It's something you want, but it's still a dream. That for me is a dream car. That's not a car you'd want. It's a car you'd fantasize about. Like you're saying about the Diablo, it's a car you'd fantasize about. And absolutely not slating any Diablo owners here. It's only because I've moved a few of them with manual gearboxes. Undrivable. The Countach.
Yeah.
How many people you've only got a Countach and just gone, I don't like driving this.
I mean, Wolf of Wall Street.
Car
used to-
park.
Yeah. Wolf of Wall
You're
Street. Yeah.
They actually destroyed a lot. I didn't realise that was a real Countach. They
I
destroyed-
thought it was a kit
I thought it
car.
was a kit car. No.
And then it wasn't until it was like 3-4 years ago that they auctioned the actual car. And I was like, hang on a second.
Why
It
was
said an actual car. I was like, so it wasn't.
no?
Okay, knowing that, what is your dream car then? If that's the that's your definition of a dream car, something unique, something you look at, blah blah blah. What is your dream car? And have you driven your dream car?
Oh God, no. Optimistic dream car, as I said, probably a Koenigsegg. It's a bit different to your Ferrari, a bit different to your Lamborghinis, a bit different to everything else.
One.
CCXR, Targa.
Ooh, okay.
That will be the one. And then we've obviously got a realistic dream car, which currently at the moment is something quite semi-affordable. F-Types.
Yes.
When they came out, I thought they looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
When Jeremy Clarkson saw the video of Jeremy Clarkson doing the Top Gear one, I thought that was the most amazing car ever.
Yeah.
The glowing review, and I was like, I want one of those. And I've been pining after one since 2014. Unfortunately, as you said, work and life gets in the way, but we will get there.
We get there, and yeah, I mean, what I'd say.
What's your dream car? Actually, we haven't actually discussed that. What's your identification of a dream car?
I think, like you say, I think mine's a bit different. I think a dream car is something that obviously in my head, you've grown up with, you've seen or played with. Because, okay, one of my dream cars is a Humvee because I had a toy of the Humvee, and when I went to Afghanistan,
Thank you, man.
I saw a
Army.
Humvee.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think
Or something that means something to you.
yeah, and then and it's the whole, I'm on my second Humvee, and it's not even been don't meet your heroes kind of thing. I love my Humvee. At 7'1", I absolutely adore. So the first one was a 6.2. Then the one I've got now is a 6.5, 4-speed, and I love it.
You say don't
If I
meet your
could-
heroes. You're not really selling it a 7
Oh,
foot
no.
wide,
No.
6.5 V8.
Yeah, but like they say don't meet your heroes, but I don't have that feeling towards the Humvee. If I could daily the Humvee, I would daily the Humvee.
We'll cut that one out. Number plate fell off. Edit out. That's a bit of a beast. It's got the handbrake on and in park, and you made that move.
No, that's it. That's what do women call it? Pushing for the cushion. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so for instance, like I love it. I love the Humvee. I love everything about the Humvee. Like the 7-foot one. Currently, it doesn't fit down the driveway of which I live. Obviously, like, you know, it has to stay outside on the road.
Dream car and realistic.
But then at the same time, it's
It
like...
still brings you back that feeling.
Like, every time I get into it...
Well, it must have done if you bought two of them.
Yeah, because, like, for instance, when I sold the first one and I bought my other one off a mate of mine, it's like, it's one of them ones where you've bought something and I'm like, oh, when I don't drive it, I'm like, oh, I don't need it, blah, blah, blah. I want to sell it. Then I jump into it and I'm like, I'm not selling this.
It's the problem when it's something, as you said, the dream car thing is obviously something you absolutely love, but is a huge pain in the backside most of the time. But when it's on those glory days, like we're saying about the B road at the end of summer,
Yeah.
you fall in love with it again.
Yeah, and you sit there thinking...
I can't sell this.
Yeah, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I feel like I'm emotionally tied to the Humvee. Like, I sit there and I'm like...
Bold statement for something so impractical.
You say it's impractical. I have, you know, the other day, it's ferried around a bride and two bridesmaids, to and fro. Perfectly fine. The bride, I would say, sort of liked it. But it stood out. It was different.
In the back or in the back benches?
No, she sat inside in the seat. Then I was
Bad
like,
hair day otherwise.
yeah. I mean, I put a throw in there so she didn't feel any of the hard crunnies or anything like that.
Not the real army experience then.
I mean, she was in a beautiful dress, and if she had the full army experience, I think I would have been lynched. So I think I had to make
Like
sure
that.
she was, yeah, it was a great day. But when you think about it, it's like, I offered them the Aston. He was like, no. Because obviously it was a military wedding as well. So it sort of fit. So it was a beautiful day. It's one of them ones, isn't it? Like your dream vehicle. It's like you drive it. And I feel like I go to car meets with it and I just want everybody to experience it. I see people like looking in the window. I'm like, open the door, get inside, sit in it. Oh, are you sure? Yes.
It was funny.
Experience it. Love it.
Well, that black one, when you had that, I remember seeing that at Southside years ago before I met you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, flipping lunatic has brought that in London.
Yeah. And what's most ridiculous is the fact that it's ULEZ compliant. 6.5 litre
Detroit diesel.
Detroit diesel freedom. You know, I don't want to say that too loud because Trump might come and tax
That's
that.
fine.
Tariff.
Fine, we're safe here.
We're safe.
For
We're safe.
time.
You reckon?
No, not really.
No,
But
I don't think so either.
I think we can't, in no position to talk about tariffs and taxes at the moment.
Yeah,
And that's
tariffs and taxes and classic cars, and like we do need to plan another good drive. But when you think about it, where would you say you are in the level of I want more I'd rather have a garage full of more classics versus
This is an absolutely monster topic, though, isn't it?
it's a monster topic.
So you got the whole thing with the whole horsepower race at the moment where manufacturers are just going, I want 500 horsepower. No, it needs to have 700 horsepower. It needs to have 800 horsepower. And you're just completely killing driving. MX-5, Toyota GT86,
perfect cars.
Foxter,
roads.
Cayman. Don't need horsepower. It's about driving and feel.
So what would you say is
So classic cars, give that back.
Yes, they do.
Lighter, faster,
You don't need that much
more
power.
feel.
More feel. Yeah, lower revs.
Yep.
And I mean, I would say I'd like.
You would agree with me.
Yeah, 110%.
The man who has a Vanquish also drives an Alfa Romeo Giulia.
Yes.
Which one would you prefer to take on a bit? Oh, no, I'm going to take that back very quickly.
know,
what
you
would
say
you take out for a nice Sunday drive?
The Alpha,
Yeah.
funny enough.
A B road.
Yeah, B road. And the reason I say that is it's the size. Like obviously, I love the Aston. The Aston's a big car. It's a wide car. It's got beautiful.
It's got
Back
very
end.
lovely hips.
Yes, the hips are
Wide.
I might start calling her Shakira. No, I won't do that. But like the yellow one, 160 brake, rear wheel drive. It's flat through all the corners, power on demand. The sound of the like I feel like my ism when it comes to engines and sound of engines.
The Nord is
The
fantastic
Nord,
noise.
like you're
It's
pulling-
engine noise. That's the
Yes,
main thing.
Yes, you don't need no radio, even though I get static off the radio. You put it into gears, and you just put it. And you can hear the engine sucking the air, and you can hear it coming out the back end, and you're just like you're having an orgasm whilst you're driving. But then you can look down, and you're not doing crazy numbers.
But it's just fun. It's just fun.
40 miles an hour.
Completely fun.
And for me to do and have that amount of enjoyment in the Aston, I'm doing 70, 80. But when you now balance it out, of course the classic, because the classics were designed for the size of our roads. People were saying our roads have gotten too small. It's too smaller. I don't think it's possible for a road to shrink. Maybe the cars have gotten too big.
Massive.
Far too
massive. Big. We've had your Alpha in for work here and parked next to a new 3 Series.
Yeah,
yours is tiny.
It might as well be a Mini.
Yeah. And you got a Coupe 3 Series that is larger. A lot larger.
And mine's a saloon.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
You know, that saying, growing up, obviously, there's different brand cars. What would you say is an overrated car brand? Porsche.
Yes, you can't say Porsche. You can't just start off with such a controversial thing. Like saying Porsche is overrated.
Okay, maybe I should take back saying Porsche is overrated.
Porsche would be the obvious choice for a lot of petrol heads. Porsche is the benchmark for a sports car. Is that a fair statement to make?
I think yes, I agree with you. It's the benchmark. It is the benchmark. But when you look at a Porsche today versus a Porsche back then, like we talk about car sizes, can you let's be honest, can you use let's say a 964 930 the same way you use a 911.2 or the new GTR on the road? Can you? You'd use the newer one. It's too big. You're not going to enjoy that. There's no sound.
Controversial statement. I'm not a fan of old Porsches.
What?
The seating position, obviously, your feet are over there, steering wheel's over here, the gearbox, they're nice. When you're on it, they're fine, but driving them daily, they are not my favourite car of choice.
Hold on, let me get this right. I'm controversial by saying Porsche's overrated, but then you're saying you don't like classic Porsches.
Yeah. Well, look at GT2, GT3 RS, GT2, GT3. Revs to 9,000, super fast PDK gearbox, comfortable. Thrash it around a track, drive it home. Porsche will be back on a trailer.
We've just had a conversation about power.
Yeah, okay, that was a poor choice of examples. But GT, what's 480 on there? 480, 520?
Yeah, but it's rear-wheel drive, and it's wide. Have you seen this? A literal GT3 passed me the other day, and I looked at
GT3 is four-wheel drive. GT2 is rear-wheel drive.
Oh, so it's GT2, because it was GT2 at Southside. Yeah. GT2, and I looked at it and I was like, that's a nice size. It's big, but it's a nice size. And then, when I was leaving Southside, I saw a GT3.
Big.
And I was like, you're a big boy.
They are wide. New cars are wide. New cars are too wide.
Too wide.
Silly.
Far too wide. I mean, we both grew up in very small, slim cars.
When you're looking at the size thing, that's a completely different story. Like the old Porsches, the size is perfect, really, compared to new car.
I never thought you'd say that. I never thought you'd say you don't like an older Porsche.
As someone who's only really owned and driven modern Porsches, that's not the old ones haven't had that appeal for me yet.
I
think as I've got older and spent more time with classic cars, I prefer classic cars to modern cars. But Porsche thing hasn't grown on me yet.
Yeah, I get that.
Again, you know what we say about the dream car exclusivity? Porsche's quite common in terms of, in our circle anyway, the Porsche is the obvious choice, the classic Porsche.
Okay. I'll take.
How many 964s, 984s, whatever?
Okay, I'll take that comment back. Then I'll say Mercedes. I feel Mercedes is a lot of theatre. I've driven 2 G-Wagons. One of them my mate gave me for my 30th to drive.
Yeah.
And I would say it's theatre. So I feel, you know, when we have conversation about cars, right? I feel like everybody has their part of a car that they like. You got people that like aero. You got people that like engines. You got people that like the sculptures around cars. If I was gonna say engines, something about opening a bonnet engine and just looking at the craftsmanship. Like I saw an Aston Martin DB4 engine bay, and I'm telling you now, you could have had your breakfast, lunch, dinner on it. It was the guy drove it to Southside.
Driving it Southside's cool. The fact the engine bay is immaculate is not good to be. I like a dirty engine bay.
The guy was
It needs
retired.
to be-
If you're retired, what else are you gonna do? I'm not gonna. I am him.
More than lining, I do appreciate automotive art when it comes to the whole immaculate thing. Concours spec vehicles, though, have no interest to me.
No,
It's
but
a car
I
that
feel
needs to
like-
be driven.
Yeah, but I feel like the engine was concourse. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really look at the body. He opened that engine bay, and I was like expletives. My body was doing expletives. I was like, you could see like the shape. You can see the inject. Like, you're just like, that should take a picture, put it on your wall, and have your coffee in the morning.
It's nice with cars like that. Obviously, it's modern cars. Just can't see it. Just plastic
Plastic.
cover over it. And it's all covered with the electronics and all sorts.
Too
But
much
the
electronics.
cars are interesting. I've always said this about cars. If cars were just people who don't understand it go, cars are just A to B vehicles. Why have you got so many manufacturers then that all do different shapes and sizes? There's craftsmanship and style and taste that's gone into the vehicle and thought behind it.
You've just hurt my feelings.
Why have I hurt your feelings?
You haven't hurt my feelings. I think I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Oh Christ!
So when I said Porsche's overrated,
I stand by that then, because that argument, Porsche looks the same. It hasn't changed body since the Beetle.
yes, but then at the same time, I'm getting Porsche fatigue. I'm highly getting Porsche fatigue.
In terms of
How many resto mod Porsche can I take? RWB,
yeah,
Tackle, Rain, like
Rensport, Singer, Gunther. There's quite a few of them. I'll give you
and
that.
we haven't even scratched the surface. I'm getting Porsche,
I can think of 6 off the top of my head.
and that's not even including Porsche themselves. That's not including Manti. I mean, you talk about people making cars and all that stuff.
But this is,
Porsche is burnt out. Porsche needs to go sit down.
you're saying burnt out though, but you're looking at it like a bad thing. But as you said earlier, Porsche. We both agreed earlier. Porsche is the obvious choice for someone going to sports car, and going to the dream car thing. Talking about exclusivity, why would you not have something a bit different? I've just bought a 930 Porsche. I've just bought a 993. People can buy them. You've got something completely engineered to your taste.
You know what? I really need to make the viewers understand that I actually want one of my dream cars is a air-cooled turbo Porsche.
You notice
right?
the backpedaling going on.
I'm not backpedaling.
Some serious backpedaling going on.
Hold on. But all I'm stating, I'm actually just genuinely stating what I'd like. My issue is the fact that they're just like, it's Porsche fatigue. Like you look at a Porsche and you're like, oh, that looks nice. And you're like, oh, that's a different resto mod. You can have oh, that's a different resto mod. You look at it and you're like, I get it. It gets to a certain point where you're just like, I really want a turbo Porsche, but you guys are doing so many resto mods. By the time my bank balance can get a turbo Porsche, I'm not gonna get one because it's probably gonna be named something else like a Turtle or a Comfortwork.
But do you not think the resto mod's going to be better though?
Yeah, but are you buying it for it to be better, or are you buying it for the nostalgia of?
You're looking at what with turbo? You're looking at 993s, weren't you? Which obviously is
964.
964. Nice car, arguably. How many 964s have we seen in Southside?
3.
How many Rensports? How many Gunthers? How many Singers? I know, well, actually, that's like we've seen one Singer, and that was a lovely piece of engineering.
I mean, that's art.
Yeah, well, right, exactly. So what you're saying? So
But you can't drive art, can you?
people do.
But can you drive art the way you drive?
You can't drive that the way you drive your Julia. No.
So then, what's the point? I'm not gonna buy a 964 to baby it.
No, but you have obviously got that whole exclusive club where obviously track days, exclusive things.
Oh,
and
look at me! Look at me!
you can't say that. You'd be doing the same thing in the same owners class
I mean,
circle.
I do that in my Humvee. Look at me! Look at me! I mean, that Humvee. Yeah.
Is there a Humvee owner club?
I don't know if there's a Humvee owners club.
There's plenty of Porsche owners clubs.
I know 3 people that own Humvees in this country. One of which has 2, and the other one in his yard. Can't quite remember. His name's Tom. If you want to buy a Humvee, not plug. He's got 5 in his yard, all in different states.
Oh, so there's a guy you're telling me that imports them, isn't there?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
surplus.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's like you know, like obviously, I don't know if you guys are understanding this how we're gonna take this podcast. It's the kind of chats you have at Southside where you meet somebody, you're meeting with your
Waffle.
friend,
Ramble.
you ramble
great.
about a car that you're looking at, and you're like, oh, that looks pretty nice. It's like, you know, when the pre-war car turned up to Southside.
That was a refreshing.
That was, you know, you look at cars and you're like, I have a different chat.
It's completely different.
And then I saw an Alpha in Burgundy, and I was dribbling, and I'm like, I never thought. I mean, apart from the Bentley Blower pre-war car, which I actually liked, I never thought I'd actually like another pre-war car. But I saw the Alpha, and I think Joe Macari has a black one. I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I looked at it, and I was like, yeah.
Those things,
get it.
those VCC owners, for those that don't know, VCC is a very, very exclusive club. Pre-war stuff. But what's cool about it, drive it to a race meet, thrash it like it's stolen, and we are talking about multi-million irreplaceable cars. Drive it like it's stolen, drive it to the nearest petrol station, fill it up, and drive it home again. Over-engineered is an understatement, but the people who own them are just hardcore. I have so much respect and admiration for them.
Roll cage, what? My head is my roll
Seatbelt?
cage.
What's a seatbelt?
I don't know. Is that even English?
Well, I don't understand. The FIA stuff doesn't apply to them, does it?
Of course, it's pre-war, pre-FIA. I mean, if you think about it, that is the original track day car.
It was original everywhere car, wasn't it?
I mean, it's the original car.
Everywhere.
Open wheel.
Well, you still see them. They're doing Pan America rallies and all
I mean, when you
sorts.
sent me that video of Goodwood, I think it was raining, and you sent it to me, and I think the first 5 seconds you don't see nothing, and all of a sudden this thing comes sideways, out of nowhere, pre-war, the skinniest wheels you can. The only way I can describe the
Crossplate
wheels
tyres.
is
Bicycle.
bicycle wheels, and this thing is literally going sideways, and all of a sudden it's like the drivers know when the grip's going to kick in, and then it just goes forward.
Just completely real drivers, though. There's like
Forward.
no sense of, oh, this is going to drive awfully. Just crack on with it. Drive it as if it was a race car.
Yeah.
And you're in a race.
I mean, you did Goodwood Revival this year, didn't you?
Yes.
How was that?
The first time ever been to Revival. What?
How many days did you do?
2.
2 days.
What a fantastic event.
2 days.
What I loved about it was quite sad seeing some cars be destroyed. But
Yeah.
there was race car drivers. Obviously, you can understand destroyed. It's not an opportunity to race around Goodwood often for race car drivers. And you're racing in someone else's car. So drive it like you stole it. Drive it to win.
Yeah.
But it makes for some absolutely amazing racing, which you'd never really see on TV.
Yeah. I do believe it's a shame because those cars.
250 SW, did you see that get written
Yeah.
off? That was a bad one.
I couldn't believe that.
AC Cobra.
Yeah. I mean,
That guy was on it. That's
he wasn't there to participate. Let's
he
put
was
it like that. You know that participation medal? He didn't want that. He wanted number one step on on that podium. That was amazing.
That was fantastic.
I mean, we look at all these cars today, and you compare them to like the cars back then. Yes, it's night and day, but who had more fun?
But again, the horsepower hunting, you don't need it.
You don't need the horsepower.
You don't need it.
I get tire technology has evolved, i.e. the rubber has evolved, but obviously you've got the hypercar genre now, which is what, 1,000 brake upwards. Can you use
Completely
that?
unusable.
And do you actually
Apart from your exclusive track day clubs you enjoy.
can you enjoy it?
Not at the full throttle. I mean, take, for example, you can't even look at Lando Norris's friend who wrote off his F40. Or the one who brought Lewis's Hamilton Zonda that wrote that off again. That Zonda has been written off like 3 times.
I mean, it's gotten to a point now.
Rowan Atkinson is McLaren F1, yeah. Most expensive insurance claim ever.
I mean, that will soon be eclipsed because there was a Bugatti Veyron that's on Copart that all the YouTubers are somebody who's gonna buy that and.
How's that ended up on Copart? Something sketchy going on there because you wouldn't, would you?
Yeah, but he bought our very good friend. I say friend, somebody I follow. Bought the Lamborghini Revuelto.
Yes, but that is just a replacement Huracan though. That's technically, I still new, still a lovely bit of machinery, but it's common,
Yeah,
commonish, not a
Drop
hypercar.
that brick at the moment.
Yep.
It's electric,
Hybrid.
hybrid, electric, same shizzy.
Oh,
Same
no,
shizzy.
you can't say that about a P1 or a 918 or a LaFerrari or the Jaguar that they should have made.
You know what? Like you just hit me with two. You just hit me with 2 of the 3 holy trinities, and all 3 of them are hybrids. I get it. I get the whole hybrid.
I am the concept of wisdom.
You are also, FYI, anybody that knows Josh, or anybody that wants to buy a car, or anybody that wants to make sensible decisions in life when it comes to cars, don't go to Josh.
Actions have consequences. If you can't take responsibility for your actions, I said this is a really good car. You go out and buy it, that's on you, bro. That is entirely on you.
We rely on our friends to make us make good decisions in life.
It was a good decision. Undeniably. You love that Alpha. That was a good decision. Am I wrong?
In a week, talking to Josh, I ended up with 2 cars. 1 week.
I cannot be held responsible.
1 week.
One of them I take responsibility for.
2 of them.
What's the other one? They asked it.
Yes.
I can't have... You said, I really want this. That's well, if you want it, go for it. Went out and buy one. That's not my fault.
No, you said an FF. I said a Bentley. You said an FF. And then you said V12.
Okay. So ultimately, you made the better decision than buying a Bentley. Because you're not Wayne Root. Oh, God, we can't be slanting Bentley owners. Slanting Bentley owners, we've got a few customers. Not a good idea. Bentley is a lovely car, definitely. It's just not the interesting driver's car. It's not. They're lovely motors. They do drive very well, ultimately power. But something more interesting for what you wanted it for. Hence the FF.
Yes.
Hence the Aston.
I mean, I was doing 130. I'm neither going to confirm nor deny if it's kilometers or miles per hour. Those that know me know.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. But I'm telling you now, that V12, couldn't hear the engine. Like an absolute mile muncher. Absolute mile muncher. The sound coming out of the exhaust. Like, all my isms were ticking as I was driving.
Would you put the Vanquish as dream cars, though? For you personally?
I can't say it's a dream car.
But you have fallen besotted with it.
I've fallen in love with it. But I can't sit there and say it's a dream car because it was...
Even with all the, as you rightly
It's like
point
a
out,
cyclist.
ticking all the isms. It
Yeah,
doesn't tick the ultimate ism then.
No,
clearly.
because you have to remember, it was, I wanted a GT to be able to go to Europe with. And obviously, I told you we spoke about the FF,
Yes.
the W12, and I wanted something V12 GT-esque. And it's never like, but this is that conversation again, isn't it? Like, what is the definition of a dream car? Because I've fallen in love with it, yes, but I've never actually looked at it and thought I want to buy, because I would say a DB4, DB5, yes, they're both dream cars.
Yeah.
Because of obviously James Bond, and I wanted to be the first Cadbury James Bond, but obviously my acting career fell flat on his face. But
That's the first time I've heard you say that.
I don't make the rules. But again, because you see what I mean? Like, I love that car.
Yeah.
When that cold startup in the morning and it's making every single alarm in that underground car park go off, I'm proud of myself. But at the same time, I can't say it's a dream car.
That's an odd thing to say.
But it's not a dream car.
The car that you're falling in love with, it's a car for the weekend, not a dream.
Yeah.
Arguably more practical than the Hummer.
It is very practical.
Humvee.
Yeah. Better on mileage.
Which is, well, actually, no.
I think I was
it's
doing
probably diesel versus...
I was doing 21 miles to the gallon.
That's
which
actually,
is...
For a V12, that is actually really impressive.
And that was... I think if I drove like a human being, I think that probably would have been like 25.
I think my diesel Golf being late to everything doesn't help, but I think that only manages 25, 28 miles to the gallon.
Being late to everything.
Yeah.
Are you being late to everything, or do you challenge yourself?
It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
I want you guys to get in the comments and let me know. When you put on Google Maps your destination and it tells you it's going to take you, I don't know, 15, 26, 30-minute drive, do you take that as a challenge? I take that as a challenge. I'm offended that it thinks I'm going to take that long to make that journey. I feel offended.
Ultimately, it's satisfying when you get the number down, but ultimately shouldn't be challenging people to beat the time.
I'm not challenging. I'm asking. Do you feel Google looks at you and thinks
You're slow.
you can't?
You don't deserve this fast car.
You can't do that. What are you talking about?
Take everything as a challenge.
I don't take everything as a challenge, but when the computer is telling me from here to here, and in my head, I'm like, it doesn't take that long.
It doesn't.
Well, do you look at me and you think I'm incapable? Like, do you not know?
You've taken Google Maps estimation for your benefit as a personal
I wouldn't.
attack.
It's not. I don't take it. It is an attack.
Thankfully, I normally use Waze traveling to places. Thankfully, Waze has learned my driving habits and does predict. So if you drive normal road conditions and sensibly, the time goes up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Currently, it's providing very overambitious times, which is really good.
All I'm going to say is it providing over-ambitious Or are you not just capable of keeping up?
I think overambitious, and it's very, let's say, 10 minutes for a 15-minute drive.
I think I need to start using Waze.
It's good. It's good. It is a
Like that's
lifesaver.
I feel like that's a challenge. Well, let us know which one you prefer. And then we'll come into that topic. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in today.
If you watched it and enjoyed it, great. We're still going to be doing it, just rambling.
Yeah. And if you didn't like it, tough, because we're going to be back again. As I said, this conversation is about being honest about cars. We love cars. We bleed cars. If you cut me, I will bleed petrol. I shouldn't have said that because America might invade.
Oil, thankfully.
Oil, yeah,
You're at the
I know.
post that point.
Yeah. But this is the kind of conversations we're going to be having. We love cars. We might be getting special guests on. But from myself,
Something a bit of fun to start on new topics.
yeah. And if you have any topic you want to discuss, controversial, non-controversial, I'm a controversial person.
Really? Would never have guessed in this last half an hour, 40 minutes.
I mean, now I feel like now I feel like you don't believe when I said those comments
I've
about.
cut you off already.
Oh well, okay. Fair enough. But thank you very much for tuning
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.